it was probably the start of my writing process. And it came from quite a dark place. I was quite close to someone who had committed suicide, and I wasn't sure it was going to affect me and how it was going to affect me, and eventually it did affect me quite badly. And this piece is about how it affected me in work, in a situation. I worked in an institution with customers, and I lost my head one day basically. And the only way that I could find out how to try and understand that was seemingly trying to write. So this piece is called Remember That Time. You'll often hear companies spout empty statements like, we support mental well-being and this is a safe place and a safe space, but only for well-beings. We have help in place should you need it, but how often do they breathe it? In my case, a photocopied piece of paper with a meaningless letter. If I'd used your app, I would have felt better. If that was the case, I wouldn't be reading this letter. Watched by the watchful eye of the passers-by as I hit-kicked them through anything close by, uncontrollably shaken whilst I internally debated whether what I just created was justified. It seemed others were horrified when I replied, your opinion of me does not concern me. What concerns me is how unconcerning your reply. It's concerning and unnerving being watched whilst hurting with no yearning to understand why. Tunnel vision, lips out of sync. My attempts to prevent my rage from being overstated failed. It was an outer-body experience that I have never experienced. It was that experience of being less experienced that felt emotive, and that's my motive for writing this poem. You see, words carry weight in more than just metrics. How can I be seen as just another metric? A number on a payslip no different from the rest. Your words, they were understated. The due process and misconduct charges whose companies charges lean forward with gleam from behind the computer screen. What good is sympathy and empathy that's not meant for me? You see, it was the daily stoic that helped me. It helped me to open my mind to what's locked inside and to never hide what resides inside the lines of my notebook. As I take a quick look, hoping not to overlook the journal entries, to hold the intricacies of those memories. You didn't have to walk a mile in my shoes to understand where I stand, but you could have walked a few steps in the right direction as I searched for direction, only to find deception, your misunderstood perceptions, as I wrestled with your misconceptions. Now let this be a lesson to those close to someone hurting, grieving, or needing. That sympathy and empathy, when given unceremoniously and not meant to be, it'll create more suffering.
Wow.